Action continues here inside the Philo Eco-Oil Center in San Juan. This is the 10th season of the UNTV Cup. Our second game features SSS going up against NHA. Let us now meet the players for both teams. First, for the SSS Kabalikat. Beginning with number 5, Maki Escalona. Number 7, Ces Amparado. Number 8, SV Villamor. Number 11, Glenn Bolocon. Number 14, Mike Vasquez. Number 15, Robbie Cruz. Number 16, D. Martinez. Number 17, Tim McCoy. Number 19, Carl Kiambab. Number 21, Chup Sose. Number 24, Abraham Comson. Number 25, Stefan Padilla. Number 69, Ken Lampito. Number 77, Von Curimao. And number 92, JD Tanega. Playing coach of the SSS Kabalikat is D. Martinez. And now the players for the NHA Home Masters. Beginning with number 0, Mark Valdez. Number 00, Derek Dizon. Number 7, Bel Tibay. Number 9, Alvin Vitu. Number 12, Kenneth Clemente. Number 13, Eboy Sumayang. Number 15, Ian Dabo. Number 21, Jerry Prado. Number 22, Marvin Mercado. Number 24, Yam Vasallo. Number 26, Jared Forbes. Number 27, Kunet Tibay. Number 29, EJ LJ. Number 35, Bong Adolfo. And number 66, Tonton Luz Testica. Head coach of the NHA Home Masters is Ben Edbala. Let us now meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the SSS Kabalikat. Starting at guard number 5, Maki Escalona. Another guard number 8, SV Villamor. Forward number 15, Robbie Cruz. Another forward number 11, Glenn Bolocon. And at center number 17, Tim McCoy. Coaching the SSS Kabalikat is D. Martinez. And now the starters for the NHA Home Masters. Point guard number 13, Eboy Sumaya. At guard number 21, Jerry Prado. Small forward number 24, Yam Vasallo. Power forward number 66, Tonton Luz Testica. And at center number 22, Marvin Mercado. Head coach of the NHA Home Masters is Bennett Palad. Our game officials, Ruel Tolentino, Jojo Belnas, and Jaime Maderazo. Game ng SSS and NHA. This is the 10th season of the UNTV Cup, a decade of sports and charity.
Game time, game number 2. Coach Ronnie, I don't think we're gonna see a blowout dito sa larong ito tulad nung nakita natin kaninang 20-30 point advantage ng DNR dahil ayun na nga, both of these squads
Favorite player mo, Coach Jolly?
Ha?
Favorite player mo? Si McCoy.
Yan. I'm cheering for you, Tim McCoy.
Excellent execution at the bat of that first play. A team buoyed by their last win laban sa Judiciary, winning by 10. Ito naman ang aming teammate si Miss Rina with her first report dito sa ating pangalawang laro.
Yes, Coach Ronnie, NHA is happy to welcome back their head coach Bennett Palad, who had more than a month of vacation in Texas and San Francisco, USA. He traveled there with his 2 sisters to visit their other sister who is based in Texas. A chance for him to be able to relax, visit historical places, and do some outlet shopping na favorite daw niyang gawin. No? Itong si Coach Bennett Palad made sure na he's always involved with the team's practices kahit wala siya dito sa Pinas through Messenger kung saan nakakausap din niya yung mga players niya at coaching staff niya. And he's so happy to see how the players have improved so far when it comes to their character in the game. Itong kapatid nilang si Jojo Palad was not able to join them in the US as he's the one taking care of their dad na may sakit ngayon na cancer at present. Kung mapapansin nyo over the last few seasons, laging nanonood sa atin si Daddy Antonio Palad sa live games natin ng NHA. But for this year, hindi muna as he also needs to rest and to recover. So our well wishes to get well soon to the father of Coach Bennett Palad. Shotty and Coach Shotty.
Thank you, Rina. And
Welcome back, Coach Bennett.
welcome back.
Ano naman ang tumatak sa isip mo maliban sa visiting historical places in San Francisco and in Texas?
Texas, no?
Yung outlet shopping, ano?
Yan ang pinakagusto ko doon.
So, ano ka?
You know me so well, Boss Ronnie.
So, add to cart ka o swipe?
Add to cart ito.
Check
Add to
out
cart.
pa.
Wala na, confiscate yung ano ko. Yung copy ko ng sawa ko. Puro ka add to cart dyan. Maki Escalona.
Maki Escalona coming off a breakout performance nearing the 30-point mark last time that they played as they frustrated Judiciary and dealt Judiciary their third straight loss this season.
Actually, 22. Hindi natin makikita na madalas na yung eye-popping yung scoring ni Maki Escalona. It's usually sa playmaking. Pero tama ka, 22 points ang kanyang in-scatter doon along with his, of course, his 11 assists. Di mawawala mga assists dito kay Maki Escalona.
That was a live and die na sitwasyon para sa kanila. Kasi pwedeng hindi sila nakalusot. At they will be closer to extinction, so to speak. Prado getting a rear start, no problem. Second three-point basket para dito sa team ng Home Masters who are now on top by 3.
Mixing up that starting lineup is Coach Bennett Palad, Jerry Prado with that big three-pointer. They're up by only 3. Tim McCoy!
Offensive-minded with 4 first quarter points coming off that feed ni Maki Escalona sa short corner.
Full court press ng SSS.
Nice.
Na itawid, ganda naman ang pass.
Excellent. Straight to Mercado. All he needed to do was catch it and bank it for a 3-point lead.
Ganda tignan pagka you put that yung entry pass mo over the head of a defender, no? Hits its target. Mercado, the runner. Pagmula dito kay Maki Escalona.
Using a ball screen, getting deep into the restricted zone and just beating his defensive cover.
2-2-1 ang formation ng press. Success ng puntong yun, Coach Ronnie, nakapagpa-turnover. We're going side of SSS Kabalikat.
This is the way they beat yung Judiciary by pressing Team Judiciary, forcing turnovers, and just pushing Judiciary to take early triggers, of which doon nila tinakbuhan at tiniskoran ng gusto ang Judiciary.
But that final score was 82-72. So yeah, very nice win. Magmula sa SSS, ito number 1 playmaker nila Escalona to Bolocon. Very nice 18-foot jump shot.
Another setup job coming from Escalona. Bolocon also did extremely well in their last win. Nabuhay ang kumpiyansa. And they are afloat, looking for another win that could propel their chances of making it to sa ating second round.
Marvin Mercado. Hirap butasin yung 2-3 na zona ng SSS.
Second turnover para dito sa Home Masters.
Si Coach ba? Ronald Duby din. Again, itong si Bonbon Custodio on that SSS Kabalikat side. Doon po sila sa bench. Let's see if we can focus on them maya-maya lang. Tim McCoy to lift siya ng parado. Hindi ginamit ang screen. Goes baseline. Ang parado is first 2 points of this ball game.
Points off the bench always essential. And then, forming that zone press to delay the execution.
Yes. Just recognizing that this is a super NHA, magaling na offensive team, no? So trying to do it on the defensive side.
Hindi ko nakikita si Vito Gawis off the bench today.
Alvin Vito go. Jerry Prado is starting, Coach Bennett Palad. Ayan na. Coach Ronnie, you were looking for him. Parang narinig ka ni Coach Bennett Palad. Onto the scorer's table na. Itong si magaling na player, Alvin Vito, para sa NHA.
These are contenders, Coach.
Yeah, I believe so.
Ayan na, Coach Jolly.
Ayan na siya.
Ayan na si Bitog at ayan na ang burger mo.
Antay muna siya dyan na sandali. Three-point SSS lead. Lampas lang tayo sa kalahati ng ating first quarter. Mercado, an MVP to another MVP. Patay ang three-point shot ni Tonton Lustestica.
And that's 3 MVPs between these two UNTV stars.
Oo. Dalawa kay Tonton no?
Yes.
Coach Ronnie, no?
Tonton Lustestica still looking for that fiery form. Coming up with a good start here with 6 points on 2 of 3. From the 3 ball to tie the count once again at 15.
Carl Kiambao works a pass to Tim McCoy sa may ilalim. McCoy is a wide body, just creates space sa may bandang ilalim. Very hard to contain underneath the basket. 2 free throws coming up para kay big boy Tim McCoy. Big boy Tim McCoy.
Yes, Dr. Dre.
It rhymes, baby. Dabu in the ball game para sa NHA. Breather muna. Binigyan ng breather si Marvin Mercado. Slimmest of leads here. 16 to 15. 1-point lead Kabalikat. Yam Vasalio will miss a floater. Empty possession. Here comes Lischan. Looking for a friend. Suddenly pulls up from about 18 feet. Lischan Amparado. Very nice.
Could that win against Judiciary be the turning point para sa SSS this season?
Alvin Vito, pinagdalawahan. They will lose it. Really doing it on the defensive side is SSS.
And SSS is coming up with a different attitude. Playing with better character here as Dison stays home on Escalona. El Amparado is the one quarterbacking here for SSS.
Carl Kiambao, hindi pumasok yung kanyang 12-footer. Here comes Alvin Vito. Derek Dizon looking for daylight sa may ilalim. 2 free throws coming up para kay Dizon. Laking bagay, Coach Ronnie, if you really put a premium sa depensa. You know the points will come. Lalo na sa isang team tulad ng SSS, Maki Escalona, di ba, playmaker, 10 assists, 11 assists, so the points will come. And then you tell them to, di ba, everybody on the same page pagdating sa depensa.
Well, something had to change because they were losing. They lost their first 2 games, won by 19 over DOJ. Yung first 2 losses were hairline losses. 3-point loss to GSIS, 1-point defeat sa Ombudsman. But suddenly lost by 12 to OPPMS, and that was a sign of clear and present danger dahil lumalaki na yung puntos ng kalaban at bumababanan yung kanilang puntusan sa opensa. Maki Escalona's laces are...
Oo nga eh. Sabi niya siya, ayan na. It's dangerous na, baka matapakan niya.
But not after giving up that nice feed once again.
Yam Vasalio will miss a layup. You do not see that too much. Usually very powerful in finishing the fast break. McCoy, pump fake, dalawa. Inabot siya ni ni Dabu. Rough and tumble start dito sa ating game number 2. SSS Kabalikat kontra NHA Home Masters. 3 games usually. Meron pa tayong isa. Maya-maya lang po. After this one is DOJ Beacons versus OPPMS Trail Blazers. Carl Kiambao. Offensive rebound. This is gonna be second chance points para sa SSS. Escalona. Drop pass McCoy.
Good plan. Pero manipis yung banda ron. Hindi kumarambola. Hindi dumoblete pala. Another turnover here for the Builders and the Home Masters. Once again, not able to even launch a shot here. At yung mahigpit na backward defense ng SSS has helped them control the possession count. Meron silang 18 possessions or 16 kumpara sa 11 para sa Home Masters.
Here come the substitutions para sa koponan ng SSS. Robbie Cruz. Nasa ball game na po. Pinagpahinga muna si Maki Escalona. Nice pass to Glenn Bolocon. Bolocon by himself underneath.
As Vitug was caught ball watching in that last defensive sequence, which cannot happen against a team which is moving really well here offensively. Another
Success
turnover.
na naman yung full court press nila.
Yes,
Coach Ronnie,
yes.
no? Nakapagpa-turnover na naman. It's a backcourt violation. Yun lang yun eh. Actually, hinahanap mo lang naman, Coach Ronnie, ma-delay ng konti, di ba? And of course, ito yung ultimate. Mapunta na sa'yo yung bola, mapa-turnover mo yung kalaban. They have a nice 5-point lead here. SSS. Because of the defense, I would say. Robbie Cruz. Ganda rin ang laro ito nung nakaraan. Ganda naman. Ginawa pa yung kanyang tira.
Ginawa yung kanyang Jock Lelens move.
Jock Lelens move. LJ, the ball game para sa NHA. The workhorse. LJ.
And this is what the press is trying to take away. The inside game. But LJ, with that nice putback on that second chance here, as Cruz misses another layup to fuel this transition opportunity for Vitug and the Home Masters.
Vitug, dinaypasok yung kanyang layup. Here comes SSS. Tinatakbo ang bola. Robbie Cruz back to Lischan Amparado.
6 points off the bench for Amparado. And Coach Bennett, not liking what he sees, calls a timeout with his team down by 5.
5-point SSS Kabalikat lead. Derek Dizon gustong bawasan yan. It's gonna be through some free throws. Glenn Bolocon.
And the time that they were not able to form the 2-2-1 half-court press was the time that the Home Masters were able to get deep and close to the basket quickly.
Well, you and I know, Coach Ronnie, na medyo nakakapagod yun, di ba? The full court press, as Coach Bennett palad on your screens. So you have to have willing players, di ba, to sacrifice themselves na talagang yung responsibility. Di ba that's responsibilities, di ba? Yung full court, you have the area ng court na responsibilidad mo. Siyempre, ganun din yung mga kasama mo. So you have to be able to sacrifice and try to create some turnovers. They're still up by 4 here, SSS Kabalikat.
Well, the best motivation there is if you succeed, then you keep on playing. You have more games, you have more chances.
Yun lang naman, no? Tama.
To do what you love doing. Another extra pass here, leading to that inside basket in the restricted zone for a 6-point lead. Under a minute left here in the first. Another turnover para sa Home Masters.
Robbie Cruz, iniwan ang bola para kay Carl Campau.
If you notice, ang SSS, isa lang ang tinira sa labas. Lahat ay kinayon sa loob. 13 field goals in 24 attempts, plus 10 sa possession count, plus 8 sa scoreline at 28-20. Good first quarter para dito sa SSS. Well-executed plan.
Not settling for jump shots. They get another defensive stop here. They're up by 8. Is it going to be double digits ang kanilang kalamangan? Amparado, no good.
He was asking for spacing to run as deep as possible to open up the driving lanes for him.
Valdemar Tibay, nothing there on the break. Robbie Cruz, the left-handed finger roll layup is good.
In 5 seconds, he was there after a defensive stop. And in another 2 seconds, he was taking off to beat the clock and give his team a big 10-point lead at the end of the first 10 minutes.
Coach Ronnie, may nakikita akong, and you saw it as well, no? May magandang flow sa tinatakbo nitong SSS, so they needed that basket.
Tama, dahil umaarangkada ng NHA. Pero may mas nakikita ko kasama Jolly. Si Miss Rina, ayan, no? Game, ma'am.
May report tayo about sa SSS Kabalikat. It's really the support of the agency that's giving them a big boost right now, no? To think this is the first season for SSS to start winning games after 3 years or 3 seasons of joining the league. It's really the commitment that both Maki Escalona and Coach D. Martinez promised to the team. The two is committed to transforming the sports program of the agency to also promote a healthy lifestyle, no, to these public servants. In fact, recently, the president of SSS, Rolando Macasaet, had lunch with the team to congratulate every one of them for giving their best on their games. At dapat din malonood siya ngayon pero naipat ata sa meeting kaya hindi makakahabol ngayon. But at present in today's ball game is the HR team of the SSS wearing different shades of green behind the SSS benches. Talagang nagpaalam sila sa opisina nila to be able to watch and to cheer for the SSS team. Jolly and Coach Ronnie.
Different shades of green. Sa likod ng SSS bench. Okay.
Yan ang hindi ko masyado makikita dahil
Malabo mata mo?
green, brown, yun ang mga problema ko.
Kasi red, white ang paborito mo. Bedista ka sa Katagayuan.
Yun.
Pero tanda mo, ang nag-champion ay ang DLSU. Green and white.
Kaya nga.
Pero ang tinalo ay ang UP. Maroon and white. Foul. Si Rina naman, tiga Si Rina,
Oo nga.
yellow and black o gold and black. Tiga UST yan.
Let's go. Nag-ano doon, nagwe-wave.
PT graduate yan, si Miss Guguste.
Wow.
Pero ang husband naman niya ay Atenista. One big fight.
Ang saya sa bahay niyan pag UAAP. Nag-aaway sila. Ito na, tulad ng dalawang kupunan. A nice 8-point lead para sa SSS pa rin, Coach Ronnie. The biggest was at 10. Tonton Lustestica to Yam Basalio. Ito naman yung cut sa ilalim.
Down to 6.
Yes.
4 points. First 2 baskets here in the second quarter. Courtesy of inside looks para dito sa NHA.
Just recognizing the solid na offensive team itong NHA. Dami mga magagaling score dito. Di ba? Wala pa nga si Alvin Vidog on the floor.
Probably, alam mo Coach Dali, probably ito ang together with DNR, baka ito yung best offensive team.
Pinakamagaling na offense, isa sa pinakamagagaling, no?
Sa number 1 scoring team ang Home Masters, kung di ako nagkakamali. Halos 100 kada laro.
Yam Basalio can give you 20 plus also on a given night. Ang dami sa kanilang pwedeng.
Si Vito ang number 1 dyan.
Oo. Hindi pa siya yun, di ba? May pinangalanan natin dalawang MVP, di ba? In Marvin Mercado and Lustestica.
Playing Coach Martinez, becoming more comfortable in that position with the first basket para dito sa mga nakaputi.
Oh, that looked very easy para kay Yam Basalio. Wide open lane. Nice finish on the lay-in. 6 points lang ang kanilang deficit. Robbie Cruz, he had a nice finger roll layup earlier. Carl Kiambao, Miss Man Mountain Mercado with the rebound. Forward to Ellie J. Ellie J just works hard every time. Ang kanyang paborito is the offensive rebounds and the cleanup jobs. The putbacks. Yam Basalio has 6 points in this ball game. Ellie J, 2 puntos. Coach Ronnie said isa sa pinakamalulupit na mga offensive teams, showing us kung bakit Lustestica.
Could be the breakout scoring game para kay Lustestica when I was a total of 11 first-half points built around 3 made 3-point baskets.
Tatlo na lang ang kanilang hinahabol dito ay 1 possession ball game. Maki Escalona, binangga ni Yam Basalio.
I thought that the first bump was already okay. Pero naulit kaya napituhan as he tried to shut down that baseline. Maki Escalona once again looking to set up an open teammate at the opposite end.
Pero sa good defender, yan talaga gagawin mo, Coach Ronnie. You stand in the path.
Hindi mo lang pwedeng papasukin dahil magaling pumasa eh.
Martinez hit one earlier. Ayun, pabanda naman ang kanyang jump shot. Very nice.
With 2-bit helping out sa kanilang coaching, it has freed up Martinez from that duty when he's inside the floor.
Pasalio to Mercado. Quick double team on him. Tonton Lustestica looking for the rim, looking for a teammate. Empty possession. Turnover. Robbie Cruz. The drop pass to Maki Escalona.
What about Sumayang sacrificing his body in that last play?
Pero na no call eh. LJ, you won't see him fire up a lot of those. Missed on the three-point shot. Maki Escalona to McCoy. Suddenly fires up a 17-footer. No go. Lustestica. 6 minutes remaining. Dito sa ating second quarter.
Turnovers hurting the Home Masters. And that was in transition, taken away by Escalona.
This game is quick, huh?
You have Maki Escalona on one end, and then Vito on the opposite side. So those are two quick transition players.
Glenn Bolocan back in the ball game para lista ng parados there as well. McCoy, Villamor, bagong pasok. And Martinez will round up the 5 para sa SSS Kabalikat. Dizon being hounded by Derek Dizon. Mercado, Dizon, Lustestica, Alvin Vito, Ganyam, Pasalio, at Lima para sa NHA on the floor. Highly contested ball game. Both teams looking for the W. Martinez. Ginamit yung Glenn Bolocan screen, baseline, and then spin. Nice! Lahat ng mga jump shot ni Martinez, they're all falling, Coach Ronnie.
Oh, yes. Points off the bench. 6 para kay Amparado. 6 para kay Martinez. That is already 12 points from the second unit. Started the quarter 30 against 20. It was down to a 30-29 or rather 30-26 lead. And then suddenly merong 8-3 counter para dito kila Escalona. As Lustestica.
Ahawak sa may parting dibdib, Coach.
Mukhang nabangga.
Tanggap ng chicken wing. Tawag ko doon. Minsan yung mga nilalabas na mga siko eh. I'm looking at the Coach Ronnie, feeling yung mga percentages. Ang very efficient ang SSS. 3 of 4 Martinez, 3 of 4 Escalona. Bolocan is 4 of 5. Amparado is 3 of 5. Ang gaganda ng mga shooting percentages nila. Alvin Vitug, one leg up. No good. They're down by 9. Amparado to Villamor. His 3-point shot. Hindi po papasok. Sumayang forward to Alvin Vitug. Vitug leaves it for Marvin Mercado. Napakahirap i-contain sa may bandang ilalim. No? So, final na lamang itong si Marvin Mercado. 2 free throws coming up. Under 5 minutes dito sa ating second quarter. That's Marvin Mercado on your screens. Probably one thing you can do against Marvin Mercado pag talagang aararuin ka na sa may bandang ilalim, i-foul mo na lamang siya because he's been having some problems from the free throw area. 9-point lead ng SSS Kabalikat. Glenn Bolocan screen for Liz Amparado. Amparado, pabandang tira will rim out. Escalona in. Martinez, pahinga muna. Ganda ng kanyang contribution. Puro mga jump shot, puro pasok.
Saka yung stability. Oo.
Derek Dizon, Basalio, all the way under. Nice play.
The first basket for Mercado since the first quarter. We haven't heard his name much. And out of the 11 points ng mga naka-asul, 6 dyan doon sa loob. Inside points in the restricted zone.
Hindi na mga touch passing. Bolokon then is deadly today. Glenn Bolokon.
Well, those jumpers have been set up by nice feeds or passes from Escalona or the rest of the Kabalikats.
Well, this is why Maki Escalona is always double digits in assists, no? Dahil pinpoint passing ito. Nangaararo sa may ilalim, Marvin Mercado. Hindi pa rin naipasok. They're down by 9. NHA. Villamor by his lonesome. Sumayang yata matatawagan ng foul dyan. Late ang haba ni Glenn Bolokon eh. Inaabot lang yung rebound para parang pinipitas lang na ano eh. Payamas. So matatawagan ng foul. Sumayang Glenn Bolokon. Free throw number 1. Yes sir. Love what Glenn Bolokon is doing today. 11 points, 3 rebounds.
Leading scorer right now.
Yes, sir.
Him and McCoy started out the jump shooting race para sa SSS Kabalikats. Not from the long court, but from mid-range. New player coming in. Clemente.
Tatry basagin yung... Uy, is quick. Try basagin. Naitawid naman. Kahit merong full court press, finally a bucket. Alvin Vito, his first, Coach Ronnie.
Touchdown in his 4th attempt for the leading scorer para sa Home Masters, if not the entire UNTV Cup.
Hanging in the air, kahit may dalawang defenders doon, no problem. They need his scoring production. Alvin Vito try to get back into this ball game. Still down by 9. Escalona. Di na ginamit yung Bolokon screen. Sinupalpal sa ni Marvin Mercado.
That's one of the importance or the value that Mercado has.
Yes.
Primary defender beaten.
That press.
Last line defense is always there to erase the possible for 2 points. Told you, jump shots are aplenty here this afternoon para sa Kabalikats. Ang parado na was a total of 8 off the bench.
Clemente setting up D-zone. Clemente setting up Marvin Mercado. Short. Amparado is playing very well para sa Kabalikat. Step back. Glenn Bolokon, offensive rebound. Galing. They're looking good today. SSS Kabalikat missed shot. Merong offensive rebound. Hindi na box out si Glenn Bolokon. 11 po ang kanilang kalamangan. SSS. Maki Escalona, magaling nilang playmaker. Amparado. Pull up J is good. Listen Amparado.
10 points. On 5 of 9 from the field. Suddenly, it's a 13-point lead here for the white shirts. Yung perimeter defense dito ng NHA ang nagkukulang. Those have been open jumpers. However, makakakuha ng 2 free throws dito ang Home Masters as Clemente will go to the line. As SSS is over the limit.
Clemente, meron siyang magandang handles. Can dribble the ball well, pero short of the first free throw. There is Bennett Palad on your screens. 12 points ang kanilang kalamangan. SSS. Dadagdagan ba ni Villamor? Yes, he does!
Was that Villamor? Oh yes, that's a 3-point specialist.
Yes, sir.
15-point lead. I haven't seen NHA behind by this big throughout the season.
Check response mula kay Alvin Vito. That 15-point advantage is the biggest lead ng ating ball game. So they needed that chop shot magmula kay Vito. Nice pass.
Defensive concerns here para sa Home Masters, and that will be talked about shortly during the halftime break.
Yes. Tim McCoy has to learn also of some quick release shots underneath bago pa mag-collapse ang mga defenders sa'yo. You have a split second to put up a basket underneath. Pero turns into free throws. Di na ipasok ang... sorry. Una pa lang pala yun. Miss on the first. Second free throw, Tim McCoy. Yes, sir.
One of his best games, really. Talking about McCoy. Naalala ko ayon sa report ni Rina before, kasama ni Amparado sa vlogging niya. Tama, no? Oh, yes, yes.
Okay.
So gusto rin sumama ni Coach Jolly pag ang vlog ay sa Laguna. Doon sa restaurant.
Friend din ko yan, si Tim. Kikimikan.
What a fair weather friend.
Sama pakinggan.
Oops.
Escalona. Here comes the Glenn Bolocon screen. Ang galing ni Maki Escalona. Pin down muna. Ang galing. Love his style. Maki Escalona.
Excellent screen. On the two-man game coming from Bolocon.
Didikdikin niya muna para maipit talaga si Derek.
Sumabit,
So, yes.
The difference earlier was Marvin Mercado was the sweeper underneath. Now, it's a different player and that led to that easy basket downhill para kay Escalona. Toto Jose, ang idolo ni Rex Trinidad, ang pride ng Bulacan State University.
Si Jupiter ba yan?
Yes.
Jupiter Jose.
Jupiter Rising.
Yun, perfect. Small but terrible. Pero magaling yan, Coach.
Magaling.
Sweet, yeah.
Matulin, matapang,
Oh.
asentado, at may atake.
Inataw si Yam Basalio. Basalio, lakas ng pangangatawan. Di mo nga bihira mo makikita ang lamangan ng NHA na ganito, Coach Ronnie. No? This 17-point advantage. So these free throws turn out to be very important. Yam Basalio, no problem with the first. 1 minute and 18. Kita natin sa background dun si Coach Bennett Palad, dating Ginebra player. Jerry Prado back into this ball game. He started this game made a three-pointer. Boloco na may tangan. Very nice move. Finish with the left hand. Glenn Boloco just sensing he's quicker compared to yung gumagwardya sa kanya. Valdez. V2. Vision ng parado. Sumunod. Matatawagan ng foul. 7. Ang kalamangan po ng SSS Kabalikat. Martinez back into this ball game. Vision ng parado will be given a breather. 51 seconds remaining dito sa ating first half. Alvin Vitug, I would say not at the top of his game. Nag-miss pa ng free throw dito. He is 4 points in total, 2 of 6. Of course, you won't see Alvin Vitug miss 2 in a row free throws. Split ang kanyang mga charities. 47 seconds remaining sa ating first half. Bolocon's been playing very well. Kiambao, short. Empty possession. Cannot have a lot of those against a team like NHA. Vitug will lose it, pero sa kanila pa rin ang bola. Needing a basket right here. Valdez, sinupalpal from behind.
Ang laki ng second quarter na explosion dito. 25 against 19. Up 10 now, on top by 16. As they have kept the offense of NHA in check.
Vitug to Yam Basalio. The pump fake and the finish. Yam Basalio.
Without the scoring explosion of Vitug here in the first 2 quarters, the inside game had to flourish para sa NHA.
The pump fake is your friend. Sa may ilalim, no? Throwing off defenders, pump fake, tapos malakas na katawan to finish underneath. Yam Vasallo, very important bucket dahil yun na nga, umalagwa ng bahagya ng SSS 3-point play. Lots of time for the last basket here, 15 seconds. SSS. 13 ang kanilang kalamangan. Martinez has been deadly from mid-range, but not that time. 1 second to go. Oh. That looks good to me. That looks good to me, Coach Ronnie, but we have to double check that. So we are at 57 to 42. 15-point advantage, but
they will review this
we have
last
to check that
attempt.
goal halos simultaneous.
They will count it. And this is a big 27-point quarter para dito sa team ng SSS while keeping itong team ng NHA to 22 points. 2 points better than their first quarter output. However, they are behind by 15 as we end the second quarter on a flurry of jump shots and play-ins para dito sa SSS. NHA has to regroup sa pagpasok ng ating third quarter.
Third quarter underway. If you look at the numbers, just rebounding, field goal percentages lamang po lahat dyan ng SSS. This is why they have a very nice 15-point advantage. Elise ng parado, Miss Bolocon, rebound, Robbie Cruz. And these are second chance points. Care of Robbie Cruz, but denies offensive rebound of Glenn Bolocon.
Everybody's playing well, Coach Johnny, para dito sa SSS. They have been aggressive. They are more sure of themselves. But other than that, there seems to be that better team chemistry para sa kanila. Something different.
Correct. Tapos if you look at the numbers, lamang sa rebounding, more assists.
Ayan, i-assist mo na. Pasa mo na.
Assist ko na sa'yo. Rina, what do you have for us?
Yes, Jolly, no frustration must get in the heads of the Home Masters as Coach Bennett Palat motivated the boys to stay focused on this ball game. He said, we cannot just watch how aggressive the SSS is. Kailangan ilaban nyo rin yung inyong mga katawan. You have to run in the game. You have to go with the play and work as a team here. Naging short lang yung kanilang huddle. He asked the boys to go outside the dugout already para makapag-warm up sila. Mag-shooting kayo at mag-free throw kayo dyan to prepare for the second half. Jolly and Coach Ron.
Thank you, Rina. And yun lang yun. It's just self-motivation, motivating yourself, inspiring each other to try to carve out a W. Again, reminding everybody na ang NHA po ay 4 wins and 1 loss na rin po dito. So sometimes you can be somewhat complacent pag ganyan kaganda yung record mo. Meanwhile, SSS Kabalikat is 2 wins and 3 losses. Ganda naman ng LEJ doing what he does best sa may bandang ilalim.
Tama.
Coach Ron.
Yes. Ang favorite gawin ni LEJ ay spelunking. Kasi sa ilalim parati nang gagaling yan, di ba?
Parang rock climbing.
Cave exploration. Oo.
Spelunking.
Hindi ako pumayag. Doon lang ko sa ibabaw. Kasi stalactites at stalagmites lang kaya ko. Pero yung mas malalim, pass. Eto na. Had the chance to meet the brother of Liz Amparado earlier na kasama raw niya dati sa bahay nung naglaro siya sa Adamson sa high school under Coach Trick Casales before moving over. Si Liz siya. At bago siya lumipat sa PCU under Coach Ato Valentino.
Pagkalam ko.
Ayan, brother niya. Coach Jolly, diretso.
Okay.
Kamukha niya, yun.
Let's see if we can get the camera on the brother of Christian Amparado. Meanwhile, a very important basket para sa NHA. Naghahabol po sila dito. Usually the team very much in control of a ball game is not happening para sa NHA because of guys like Maki Escalona, Amparado. Maki Escalona, big three-pointer about 3-4 feet away from the arc.
And this is the leader of the pack, really. Yes. His performance is directly proportional to the way the rest of the Kabalikats will play. Good cleanup job here for LJ. As it has been a slow game para kay Bitog in terms of offense, only with 5 points and 7 attempts. Mercado with 8 points and 7 rebounds. Lustestica with 11 but has been quiet since the first quarter. 3-point explosion.
Ganda naman. Very nice setup. Sino pumasok? Mascalona or Cruz?
Every shot has always come from a pass from a teammate para sa Kabalikats. Moving the ball, reading the defense, and getting high percentage looks. Kahit na jumpers, ha? Mercado again.
Laki ni Marvin Mercado.
Vitog again.
Well, every bit counts. Lalo na't naghahabol sila NHA. Can't seem to really get flowing or going. Alvin Vitog, 7 points. Mababa po yan para sa isang Alvin Vitog. That's why I say that. Escalona setting up Glenn Bolocon. Montik masupalpal. Ganda pagka-challenge ni Derek Dizon doon. Umibatira ni Glenn Bolocon. They end up with nothing. Pero it's still a formidable 17-point advantage para sa SSS Kabalikat. Really like what they're doing. Doing it on the defensive side. SSS Kabalikat, full court pressing in the initial stages of the ball game. Forcing some turnovers ng Araro sa ilalim. Marvin Mercado.
Another inside basket.
Yes, sir. 15. One big stop if you're NHA right here against the deadly SSS Kabalikat. Escalona looking for Villamor. Hit some three-pointers earlier. Bolocon's jump shot from the free throw area is good. Glenn Bolocon is solid today. 7 rebounds on top of the 16 points, mostly on jumpers. Glenn Bolocon.
Puro jump shots talaga sila.
Oo. High percentage medium range game mula dito sa Kabalikat.
The inside game continues here para sa Blue Shirts. But can they cut into this 15-point deficit which still stands at present as we near the halfway mark ng ating second to the last quarter?
Here's a little bit of a break para sa NHA.
They need stops.
Yes.
And fuel the running game. Unfortunately,
Mara magic. They throw it away. Such a smart player, this Maki Escalona, setting up guys. Pero yung 12-footer ni Glenn Bolocon that time did not drop.
parang hindi makakuha ng flow yung NHA, no?
Oo eh. Hindi nila mahuli. Ito maganda kay Eddie J. He doesn't care. Di ba kahit parang stagnant ang offense nila, there's not much happening. He just stops. He just works hard. He gets his buckets from underneath. Pero naghahabol pa po sila dito.
Ano mo na siya? Wait, okay, ball steal tayo. Taman, game.
Welcome back to the Phil Oil Center. We are in San Juan. If you would want to join us, if you're in the area, watch some UNTV Cup games. Miinit na po ating mga laro dahil lapit na po matapos ang ating elimination of first round. On to the second round. Martinez. Wow.
Offensive fouls. Clean upstairs, but not downstairs.
Mga paa, Coach Ronnie, no?
Paminsan kasi talaga.
Tingnan natin.
Another excellent pasawa. Clearest day. Not to harm, but to extract a possible shooting foul.
Siguro minsan parang sa inyo, no, mga shooter, parang instinct na rin, eh, no? Kasi parang
Didelensya ka.
or talagang
Ganda naman ng form mo, my friend. Ano, paano pati? Parang di ko nakita. Yan.
Hindi.
Tingin ulit. Ay, bali-bali ko yung daliri.
Yun ang problema eh. Kaya hindi ako sumasali sa inyo mga free throw dyan. Baka kung saan sa mapunta.
Ba't hindi mo napaayos sa mga daliri mo?
Naulit Paparoni. We still tried to play kahit retired na tayo. Di ba? Natatamaan eh. Babalutan ko na.
Iba talaga pag shooter, ano? Shooter sa kitchen at sa dining.
Slam dunk, Coach Ronnie.
Kaya hindi nasira yung mga daliri ko. Hindi ko abot yan eh.
Hindi, slam dunk sa yung kinakamay na.
Iba yan. Boodle fight yan.
Boodle fight. Nag-turnover na naman po.
Oo. At saka, converted na naman.
Wow.
For whatever reason, parang mababang energy level ngayon ng Home Masters. They're walking the basketball, can't seem to find the fast break lanes. They're down by 16 already as they have given up 17 in the quarter while scoring 16. Yan na naman, sila ang tinatakbuhan.
Oo nga. Dose of their own medicine, pero Carl Cambao unable to control that. Meron lang tayong points from turnovers, no? Yun ang maganda tignan kasi the turnovers...
Sige, ikaw magbilang.
Turnovers ng NHA medyo piling up.
Dami.
Tapos able to able to convert that into baskets. SSS Kabalikat ang kailangan nila. Tonton Lustestica.
Lustestica is the only one successful from the 3-point land kasama si Prado na nagumpisa na tumama ng maaga na hindi na natin nakita.
Still just 13 points naman itong deficit ng NHA pa. That's manageable for them. Pero they have to make defensive stops. Here's a stop right here.
So that they can run. Kasi kung half court lang, di sila makakabalik dito.
Ellie Jane. Ganda ng pasa sana pero unable to control that. Ellie again. There you go. That's basket na. Kumawak ka. Parang hinatak ni Carl Cambao yung net eh.
LJ is a special player really.
Lakas katawan.
Saka magaling fumilish. Tingnan mo kung paano lumipad. What about the blind pass by Vasalio? That is not an easy shot to make. He's not that tall, but he's quite strong and very good finisher around the basket. Down to 11, pamahayag 17, timeout para sa Kabalikats.
Huwag tayo magpa-pin ng ganito. Tulak natin dito kasi pag lumabas ko dito, ikaw kukuha. Carl, salubungin mo na Carl yung isa natin bababa dito. Tapos yung isa mo pa na lamang tayo ng saka. Sige, bawi.
SSS Kabalikat is doing it all. Martinez, they are looking good. 11 points sa kanilang kalamangan. Villamor, shot clock is 7. Drop pass, Carl Cambao sa ilalim.
As I told you, almost every shot comes from a pass. And that has been the DNA of their team in the last two playdates.
Selfless basketball, no? Hitting open guys. Yam Vasalio, drop pass Marvin. Traveling.
But they don't agree. But that was the last call. Rather, the decision that has been made after the call.
Nakakatuwa yung mga player na talagang gawain natin yung pag nagtawagan tayo ng violation, titingin tayo sa bench. Sasabihin natin sa
Ako hindi.
Ikaw hindi mo ginagawa.
Ako hindi. Kasi papagalitan ako.
Guilty ako dun. Parang nagrarason ko sa coach. Wala eh. Hindi talaga. Maggie Escalona. Malakas lang ng konti kanyang 3-pointer. Look, Robbie Cruz battling. Parang sila pa naghahabol dito. Escalona, Villamor. Ganda ng setup. Alam mo, lalabas pa eh.
Cruz creating that scoring opportunity. They call the timeout. It is back to 16. Good reply. But more than that, under a minute. Still ahead by this much. The Home Masters looking for answers. Trying to find solutions because this is not a good situation.
Down by 16. I would say this is a positive para sa kanila. No? Na-foul ito sa Sumayang. This is going to be 2 free throws para sa kanya. 2 important free throws, I'll add.
Perimeter scoring is quite few para dito sa NHA.
Far apart din, no?
Yes, lowest output is 89 para sa kanila. They're riding the crest of 3 straight wins, beating OPPMS, defeating Judiciary, and winning over GSIS. 3 strong teams since November 19. So wala pa silang talo in the last 11, ano ba ngayon? 14? Halos 1 buwan na.
Galing naman. SSS Kabalikat.
Ang SSS naman, nanalo ng November 23. Nanalo ng December 7 ba? Double check natin yan. Yung huli, December 10.
Magi.
Oo, yung last play date natin. Ano?
70.
So it's been a good week for them.
Christian Amparado, kick out to Macias Calora. 27 seconds remaining dito sa ating third quarter pa lamang. Merong yung kilos nila, there's just, you mentioned it kanina, Coach Ronnie, parang just
There's a flow.
There's a flow, di ba?
Hindi mo maipaliwanag yun but
there's a spring in their step. Everybody's feeling good.
makikita mo pag out of sync na hindi nagtutulungan.
Not all.
And the finisher, Jose, once again sent in before the quarter is done.
Jupiter Rising. Parang palabas.
Yes. JJ. Jupiter Jose.
Such a cool name, Jupiter. Yam Vasario up under the jump shot, short, collected by Dabu. Nice clean-up job para kay Dabu. At least ending the quarter on a high note via NHA Coach Ronnie.
Well, every quarter has been a 20-point quarter para sa kanila. Unfortunately, merong 30-point quarter itong team ng SSS. At ang mabigat pa rito, hindi na naibaba sa single digit. And that will be top of mind for them early on in the fourth, or else might be a little too late for them to come back and fight back and get their 5th win in 6 starts. Ito yung sinasabi ni Rina na wearing different shades of green to support the quest of the Kabalikats to build their first winning run in Season 10.
Of course, it's also about it's mostly about the fans, di ba? Yung mga support.
Ito, mga Coach Jolly, mga office mates to
Ayan.
Ang SSS ay nandyan sa may di ba? Quezon City. Tama ba, Coach Jolly? Malapit sa East Avenue.
Yata. Dito
Oo, malapit sa UP yan SSS.
Okay.
Iba yung sa may Marikina, ha? Ibang SSS yun. Oo. Di mo alam, South Boy ka Ako mahina naman ako sa sukat.
Talaga?
Sa Makati. Jesus Mariosep, grabe ako maligaw dyan.
Ano mo taga Better Living sa Bikutan yun.
Iba yun.
Utol.
Pag dating doon, pagkanan mo, yun na yun. Diba? Pero yung sukat, ang daming
village. Sarap ng
village
video.
within a village within a sub. Oh, wow.
Very proud of what happened there.
It's a very strong
Probably something happened prior to that, Coach Ron, kasi tinan mo, Jerry Bolo, Kakat. Where did that come from, Jerry Prado? That's frustration, Coach Ron.
I think so. Normally, kalmadong-kalmado lang.
Oo nga. Pero yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina pa they just can't seem to get going NHA. Hindi lang nararamdaman ni Jerry Prado.
Saan ang SSS? Tama, di ba? Quezon City? Ayan, Malapit sa, Coach Jolly, East Avenue, Diliman.
Galing naman ng mga QC boys na to.
Malapit sa may Quezon Memorial Circle, Maraming dyan
Tama,
government,
tama, government
agencies. Ang NHA nandyan din
Nandun din nga yata.
Diba ang NHA nandyan din? Oo.
Thank you, sir.
Unsportsmanlike foul, excessive contact. Sa madaling salita, bang!
Parang kaibigan natin yung si Mag.
Correct.
Ito yun yung cut lang. He just wanted to go and get ready for a rebound probably, Glenn Bolocon. Pero naiinis na si Jerry Prado dahil kahit anong gawin nila, just hindi sila makabalik dito sa ball game na to. So just a frustration foul, excessive contact, technical free throw ito para kay Bolocon. Dalawa.
Was really played well from start up to this point. And the double check natin kung si Bulacan ay co-best player ni Maki Escalona last time that they played. Yes. Sim and Maki Escalona were the best players.
Which is why yung taas ng kumpiyansa.
Nung nanalo naman sila versus DOJ, si Liz Amparado naman yung nahirang na best player.
Looking good. Nakita natin panandalian yung bench ng SSS.
And they will still play. They are at 2-3. This is the final match para sa kanila. And perhaps a win here. No, for
the first round. Sorry, for the first round.
Yes, for the first round.
Tama. Oo nga. 5 games na sila. 2-3. This is game number 6 for them. So on to the second round na to. Malamang.
Malaking bagay nung panalo nila sa judiciary. At saka kung makalusot sila rito because these are 2 top contenders.
Coach Ronnie, doesn't even matter kung ikaw yung pang-4 o pang-5, di ba? Basta makatawid ka, di ba?
Oo, makatawid ka nang maganda-ganda yung record mo. Kasi tangan-tangan mo yun
Correct. Tibay forward to his test guy. Ito na yung hinaantay ni Coach Bennett.
He has to erupt. He has to erupt. Kasi mga 20-22 shots itong si Vitog pero gagawa naman ng halos 30.
Yes.
Came off the bench today and has not been his usual productive self. Apat ang double-digit scorers led by the 14 of Luz Testica but only 3 points after an 11-point first quarter. Elijah with the third quarter surge. Mercado has been a constant with 10 points and 10 rebounds. And then there's Basalio. Was been consistent all match long. But don't look now, Vito Gastan already. Let's see if he will explode here. As they were down by as much as 17, now behind by 15 early on here in the final quarter.
4 of 13 ang kanyang mga field goals. Alvin Vito, Miss Chan Amparado. But this is a solid 15-point advantage para sa... Tama ba ako?
15-15.
15-point advantage.
50% shooting here for Kabalikat. And what impresses us the most, kasi a lot of the 35 field goals or 36 that they have converted are mostly jumpers.
Galing, yun yung napupuna natin kanina pa, di ba? Just being very efficient. And it's not, di ba, usually pagka ganun baskets underneath, okay, madadali yun, malalapit. Pero mga mid-range jumpers ang kanilang ipinapasok.
Si Dizon ang isa pang tahimik.
Miss Chan, nawala bola pero able to recover. 7.5 remaining dito sa ating ball game. Kailangan umaksyon na ang NHA dito. Escalona.
Good sell by Bolocon.
Kumpiyansa talaga siya. Sabi ko nga, best player nung nakaraan. Best player sila. And it looks that way, Coach Johnny. Talagang kumpiyansa siya.
Team best 18 points for Bolocon, followed by the 16 of Amparado. And once again, Amparado has led the second unit brigade together with the playing coach Martinez, who was also 8. That's already 24 off the bench para sa kanila. I'm not sure about Villamor if he started or came off the bench. But he also has
Coach Ronnie,
if it's off the bench, that has been the force and power that fueled the Kabalikat with this big 17-point advantage.
Sa may ilalim, ang paborito, LJ, sa may bandang ilalim mga kanyang mga baskets nanggagaling, very strong underneath.
Si Coach Jolly naman basta prito, paborito.
Siyempre, sama ng prito pero masarap Bumigay. Tapos magkakamay ka, no?
That is the eating machine at work. Kung may numbers tayo niyan, isa sa mythical 5 members si Coach Jolly.
Ay, nako. Hindi na ako kumakain sa umaga, ginugutom ko sarili ko tapos.
Oh, yeah. And that's why you ate a
Kaya
burger
tuloy pag lunch, wild.
and the Bicol Express.
Yeah. Ellie J with some free throws, important ones. Kaso this is
Always like the way he plays or he played.
sipag kasi ko, you gotta appreciate guys
Saka
like that, di ba?
no nonsense 6 of 7 today for 13 points. Saka hindi physical but not rough.
Oo. Yan ang paborito ng mga coaches, yung players na ganyan, di ba? Kasi pag yung scorer mo, di makashoot, you can still depend on guys like that, eh. Up and under. Tira mo, nagkakamot na sila, ano, hindi nila alam what hit them, eh. Up, under, Martinez will still be able to finish. Sumapit pa tong si Alvin Vitong, so nothing really going para sa NHA, both sides of the floor, offense and defense.
Highest scoring game for playing coach Martinez, and they are now up by this big 19 here in the fourth. Hindi mo maba, umakyat pa.
Oo. Hindi ko talaga in-expect para sa isang team tulad ng NHA. Ito laman ng 19. Alvin Vitong knows he is being summoned. He needs to put up these numbers for them. Yung numbers niya ang missing. Although yes, these double digits na rin, di ba? Pero parang it's like a quiet
Yung timing ng puntos.
It's like a quiet 13 points.
And they started out down at 30-20 in the first 10 minutes, and that led to this trend. And up to now, they're behind by this much at 16. Kanina, 19. Ngayon na natili sa 16.
Aki Escalona is a master. 12 points and 13 assists. Pero empty possession sila ng puntong yun.
Saka may 5 steals. Kung tama ito, ha? And the Vitug microwave is on. 17 attempts, 6 made. First basket from the 3 ball in 7 attempts. Now has a team best 17 points.
Oo, biglang ganon.
Hindi sila mananalo kung hindi siya puputok.
Yes. Listen is just, he's feeling good about himself also. Grabe kumpiyansa ni Listen ng parado ngayon.
16 attempts off the bench but has converted 9 for a big 18-point contribution just behind the 19 of Bolocon. Not a good foul because that will put them in penalty.
Pero 5 minutes and a half remaining dito sa ating ball game. No? It's the fourth quarter. 15 ang hinahabol. And that's a terrific sign para this positive sign para sa NHA. Yung sinabi mo, Coach Ronnie, nasa penalty. Itong SSS, heating up probably at the right time kung kailan na kailangan ng kanyang mga baskets. 12 ang kanilang hinahabol.
That's a foul. And Vitug suddenly has kept the pulse alive.
Oo nga eh.
Almost dead on water. Suddenly, the pulse is back. Finding the lifeline. And they're almost given up for lost.
SSS in the penalty. NHA for
Oops.
fouls. Banggaan. Ampar. Ganda ng drop pass.
These are two excellent guards. And then you have your playing coach. Escalona and Amparado are legit high-level players. Kasi maski sa PBL, may pangalan si Amparado. Naglaro sa PCU. Maki Escalona, champion sa UAP. First round pick. Sa PBA, naglaro para sa Gin Kings. Katulad ni Coach Jolly. Katulad ni Coach Bennett Palad.
Dami mga Barangay Ginebra boys dito. Ronald Tubid pa pala.
Ayan pa pala. Naglaro ba si Bennett sa Shell?
Hindi. O pakaroon.
Okay.
Para Ginebra boy talaga yan. Gustastica, may tangan ng bola. Nagkakabol po NHA. Marvin Mercado. You mentioned it kanina. Marvin will get his numbers. Now whatever, kahit bali-baligtarin mo, he'll get his boards, he'll get his points.
But since Vitug scored here in the fourth, suddenly, mas meron ng opening itong si Mercado sa ilalim. Dahil kailangan mo lang sipatan si Vitug sa labas. 20 na si Vitug eh. Anong kagaling?
Missing the bonus free throw, pero he has a double-double. Marvin Mercado, 12 and 11. Rebounds. Lustastica, hindi na ipasok. Here comes Maki. Right side is Martinez. Pull up Jay. Yes, sir. Keeping them at bay, Papa Ross,
Wow.
no?
Unbelievable marksmanship today for the playing coach.
Oo, ibang klase sila. Diyan lang kayo sa may laot. Kayong lalapit dito.
Ulitin ko. The foul that put them in penalty hurt them. And that will be the 5th and final foul for Escalona.
Oh, wow. Oh, we have exactly 4 minutes remaining. Let's see if they'll be able to hold the fort in the absence of their number one playmaker, Maki Escalona.
So who comes in for Escalona? McCoy?
Oh, eh. Well, we'll be up to probably Lisa Amparado and the Martinez probably share the backcourt responsibilities. Ito siya magbababalis.
At 11, 4 minutes left. Do they have enough time?
They can start milking the clock na. Hindi, 11. Wow, this is huge. They get it back. Dapat rebound din na ng NHA yon. So 3 minutes and 40 remaining. Pinagdalawahan si Carl Cambao. Kala ko may papasok. Here's the stop. Here's the defensive stop. Alvin Vito will try to look for it.
Good defensive play para kay Martinez. Just holding his ground, natalawin an open look, natalawin an open driving lane.
I'm looking at Ronald Tubid and Bonbon Custodio over at the SSS side.
71-50.
Inspire.
Tama ba to? 71-50 kanina ito to open up the fourth quarter. 79-65 to open up the fourth. Since that time, 16 points para sa SSS. 18. 79-65. 12 para sa SSS. 15 para sa team ni Coach Bennett Palad.
Missed the first free throw. Lisa Amparado.
SSS, 11 of 17 from the line. Ito masakit sa Home Masters. 13 of 26. Missed 13 13 free throws.
Ganda ng start din kasi ng SSS sa Coach Ronnie. That full court press. Creating some upper turnover. Spin cycle. Yam Basalio.
Difficult move coming from the former PITC stalwart. Oy.
8-second violation.
Sayang, violation na sana.
Sayang nga, 15
Natulak ni Lusteste kasi ang parado eh.
Sayang yun. 10 points sa kanilang inaabot. Just lots of time. 2 minutes and 48. Sayang yun. 8-second violation na sana. Here comes Tonto Lusteste. They probably tried looking for clarification from the technical peeps, the technical people.
Nakikimillennial ka dyan, Jolly, ha?
Yes. Hindi bagay.
Second unit players, the super subs, getting the job done. 93 in the match para sa kanila. This is a conference or season best, as previous scoring high was at 85 in that 85-66 win laban sa team ng DOJ.
Liz Chan, Coach Ronnie.
Ito, nag-22 na to dati. Nako.
Dizon.
Ganda rin yung pasok ni McCoy dito, no?
Yes.
Open.
Tinignan pa si Yamba sa yun, ni Carl Cambao. They're just looking good today. Coach Ronnie, SSS Kabalikat, tumingin sa side mirror. The finish from Carl Cambao.
It was down to 11 earlier. Now it's up to 14 again. A chance to get back to a 15-point lead.
Galing. Napakaganda ng ginagawa ng SSS Kabalikat. It's down to 2 minutes and a half. Alvin
That's an offensive foul. Yes.
Just not going for them today. NHA Home Masters. Meron po tayong timeout. UNTV will be back in a moment.
Pressure na tayo mula dito. 1-2-1-1. Tapos, bilisan natin. Alvin, pag kaya mo sa laksak mo na lahat. Ton, tumira ka ng press. Ton. Go.
So Coach Ronnie, the positive thing about it, and NHA is, and we mentioned this earlier, no, yung 4 wins. They're 4 wins and 1 loss naman. No? So they're safe to the next round.
Pero iba na yung wala kang bahid.
Oo, syempre. At iba yung may desperation.
Jump shot again. Basket again.
The automatic mid-range. Martinez.
There's a certain bounce to the playing coach. Si Martinez, another elbow here. May bitog for Amparado.
Not today, sabi ng SSS dito sa NHA. Alvin Vito atake, the elbow.
Hindi elbow jumper Elbow
Chicken wing. Nilabas eh. So offensive foul, Alvin Vito. Wala tayong 2 minuto dito.
What about the game coming from Amparado? Well, very controlled. Bilis ng mga paa.
Spotting.
Pati si Makoy, ang ganda nung simula. Martinez. And the Dean.
What a steady
The Dean.
shooter. Steady jump shots magmula kay Martinez.
The Dean. The Dean's list.
Ellie J, kanyang 3-pointer, di po papasok, 1 minute and 20 remaining.
So the 3-game winning run of the NHA will be put to a halt. And this will be the first winning streak for SSS. They will climb to 3-3. NHA will slide to 4-2.
Galing. Pretty solid record para dito sa SSS.
Kasi bigat itong mga tinalo nila Bigat, Judiciary at saka NHA. McCoy also in double figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in double figures. 20-point lead for SSS. Big fourth quarter. Diffusing the uprising here in the fourth by the SSS Kabalikats.
Kahit nasa ng bola, trap tayo trap. Mabagal natin ang baba natin.
Substitution.
1 minute remaining, 1 minute and 1 second to be exact. And like what Coach Ronnie Magsanok mentioned, the SSS Kabalikat will sail on to 3 wins. They are currently 2 wins and 3 losses, pero all indications point to a win here. They will be at 3 wins and 3 losses to end at the first round ng elimination. We have a second round coming up. May mga mai-eliminate na po after the first round eliminations. 4 na mai-eliminate, Coach Ronnie, no? 2 per bracket. We have 14 teams, tapos we have 2 groups, Group A, Group B, tagpipito po yun. So, matitira po doon yung top 5 per bracket. Tapos tatawid po. They will now play yung nasa kabilang grupo. So, that will be 4 remaining games pa dun sa ating second round. You will be carrying over yung record mo from the first round. Kaya kailangan pa rin makakuha ng mga panalo dito kahit na solid ang record mo. Tulad ng NHA na 4 wins and 1 loss. Pero looks like, yeah, they will be ending the first round at 4 wins and 2 losses. 37 seconds remaining dito sa ating ball game. Clemente will get his first bucket off the ball game. Kabalikat. SSS Kabalikat, turnover. Jerry Prado will finish a fast break.
Maki Escalona had outstanding numbers, but together with Bolocon, they were really a huge part of that excellent first. Uy! My goodness, my goodness. That's the second time Prado's done that in this match. No need for that. No need for that here. Wala naman siyang ginagawa. He was just trying to score. He did it already earlier to Bolocon. But this is uncalled for. You don't do that. You don't hurt someone.
Yeah, they have to send him to the showers.
Totally unnecessary. Mabuti hindi nangyari sa side ng SSS yan.
Toss him, yeah. That's the correct thing to do because
you don't do that here. Cannot do that here.
He has to go and hit the showers. Cherry
Ako nagugulat ako kasi hindi siya ganyan.
Oo nga eh.
Mabait maglaro yan eh.
Talagang na-frustrate siya today, ano?
Well, there are so many other ways to deal with frustration.
And you have to be in control of your emotions pa rin. Yeah, he's out of...
He has to head to the dugout. He cannot stay there. Nakita ko na nangyari nakaraan kay... Sino ba yun? Si Lee. Oo, si Lee ng... DA?
Mabuti na, walang mga hotheads dito sa
buti hindi dito nangyari. Oo. Ang damo, nandiyan si Ronald Tubig.
Oo nga, si Ronald Tubig. Mabuti, kalmado na si Ronald Tubig. Tumanda na rin, magiging kalmado na. Kasi kung back in the day yan, baka nako.
You can do that. Alam ni Coach Bennett yan. Sportsman si Coach Bennett eh. He has to be in the dugout. He's still there.
Yeah, he has to
exit a lot of games to be played.
Yeah.
And to be won.
10 seconds remaining. So, yung third team na nila on the floor to do the finishing touches. SSS Kabalikat Tibay will get a basket from here. And that will end it. And yung pinag-usapan natin, SSS will go up to 3 wins and 3 wins and 3 losses. 4-2 naman ang magiging record ng NHA.
And the SSS Kabalikats will be rewarded big time. They were at 1-3. 2 play dates after they go up to 3-3. Looking good. And they have just built a spot towards the next round while dealing itong team ng NHA. Its second loss of the competition, deflating a 3-game winning streak and improving their chances of making it to the next round.
Okay, Rina is with our co-best players. Go ahead, Rina.
Thank you so much, Jolly and Coach Ronnie, our best players of this ballgame. From the SSS Kabalikat, we have Coach D. Martinez and of course, Liz Amparado. First up, Coach D. Martinez, congratulations sa iyong kupunan. Can you say that you're more focused in today's ballgame as a player? Kasi yung dati tayong nag-usap, sabi mo medyo mahirap i-balance yung pagiging playing coach mo.
Yes, Ma'am Rina. Pinaubaya ko na kila Coach Ronald tsaka kay Coach Bon yung pagko-coach para mas makafocus ako. Ang hirap kasi talaga nung nagko-coach ka, iniisip mo pa yung nangyayari sa loob. Yun, so kaya ngayon, inisip ko na lang talaga maglaro at manalo. Yun lang.
Okay, may nagbago ba sa ensayo na ginawa niyo with the SSS? Because the last time around, you were frustrated dahil hindi talaga nakakapag-ensayo ng buong koponan ng SSS. What are the changes?
Unang-una, yung mga players ngayon, nag-i-ensayo na. Meron na kami enough na ensayo ngayon. Nakikita kita lagi doon, mas maraming bonding with players ngayon na nangyayari. So, ayun.
Maraming salamat po. Next, we have Liz Amparado. What can you say that you now have a chance of going to the second round of games?
One of the first thing talaga sa isip namin is great achievement na to sa SSS kasi like the previous history from SSS, di ba? So ngayon, sobrang tumaas talaga yung level ng competition, lalo ng gameplay namin. So makakapasok kami sa second round. Parang isa na to sa mga achievements na grabe, sobrang saya, sobrang saya.
What about yung plans mo over the long break ng SSS, no? Kasi I think you have 3 weeks break, no? If ever you're moving to the second round of games, saka pa lang kayo babalik sa UNTV Cup. What are your plans?
Actually, my plan is see you my wifey, Cindy. Sa Cambodia, pupunta kasi ako. Right after ng game, didiretso na ako sa Cambodia. So, and thank you so much sa family ko, kay Cindy, Chelsea, and sa SSS Boss Makasait. Beso daw. Pagbibigyan mo ba ako?
Alright, maraming salamat, Liz. Ang palad, and of course, Coach T. Martinez. Go ahead with your greetings.
Unang-una nagpapasalamat ako kay Boss Rolly Makasait. Thank you sa suporta sa team. And binabati ko pala yung mama ko, yung papa ko, yung family ni Siopaw, si Suki, SSS family, Lucky Break family. Binabati ko tsaka yung boss Maki ko. Yan. Ay, lipal na.
Maraming salamat sa ating best players of this volume, Coach T. Martinez, of course, Liz Amparado of the SSS Kabalikat for this big win para sa kanilang kupunan. Up next, we have our third game this afternoon, DOJ Justice Boosters going up against the OPPMS. Wag po kayong aalis, magbabalik ang UNTV Cup Season 10.